Tiens, et si on parlait d'animation déjantée avec des bouts de bois sans bras ni jambes qui combattent des dragons? Les 2 premières saisons de Crossing Swords sont disponibles sur MyCanal. Et comme on adore la série, on a demandé à ces 2 créateurs comment ils ont bien pu avoir une idée si, comment dire, ailleurs.
The show started because we were brainstorming what a new show could look like. And we really fell in love with the idea of making a show out of wood and making the characters look like peg toys, which were really popular with small children when Harv and I were growing up. We love the idea of these like wood painted pegs as characters with no arms, no legs, and trying to get emotion and acting out of these things and how that would look. We thought it would be really cute, and we thought the cuteness of it would be a great contrast if we did really adult stories with them. Now that we have these peg characters, where would we like them to go? What kind of stories would we like to tell with them? And we wanted to choose a location that provided the most amount of opportunity. So we kind of chose fantasy because it felt like we could sort of make up whatever we wanted to do with them and get away with it.
La série plonge donc souvent dans l'hilarant n'importe quoi, mais jamais n'importe comment. L'animation est faite en image par image et c'est juste un boulot de dingue.
The big event in the morning is called Big Board, and so that's where all of the leads show up with the AD, and we have this giant board. It's basically that week's goals in the following weeks, and so it's how we track everything that's happening because we have 30 stages going all at once.
Over the course of the season, with anywhere from 4, sometimes even 6 episodes shooting concurrently.
We'll come in, we'll set up a set, lighting gets to come in, they start to do the lighting. And then while they're doing that, we're on another set and getting that set up. And then we'll kind of hop and swap.
This is insane.
Oh, you're right, Patrick. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, so our process as stop-motion animators is that we just move these characters bit by bit physically through space. This thing called the exposure sheet. It has like words broken down, phonetics broken down. It gives you so much opportunity for improvisation. Since you already know where you're gonna go, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a pit stop here, do something fun here, and then go to my destination.
We found the end of the rainbow. This was not hard at all.
It's a really time-intensive process to make it look as simple as our show can look.
C'est ça aussi qui est si fun avec Crossing Swords. On a l'impression que tout est simple et que tout est fait pour la blague. Et si ça ne colle ni avec la réalité ni avec les possibilités de l'animation, eh ben tant pis. Il y a notamment un exemple parfait pour illustrer cet état d'esprit.
One thing that I really like about the show is that the fact that they don't have arms, they don't have legs, but you don't care. Is there a moment where you said, how are we going to do with the legs next week? And then you went, oh, is that how it happened?
Yeah, I think that happens a lot. You know, when Root's in the writer's room, I feel like they think about arms and legs a little bit, but then they kind of stop thinking about it, and then they let us on the stages worry about how we're going to do it. So I think what's fun is anything can happen with these characters, and they hold things and they carry things and they kick things, and then when we're figuring out the animation, then we figure out how to do it, which is a fun challenge. And we also thought, you know, in the beginning of the show, people might be weirded out by things floating, by having axes floating and swords floating by their bodies, but I think, you know, 15 seconds into it, you just accept it, and it's just, there's no arms and legs, this is the story, and let's move along. So that's pretty exciting to see.
Crossing Swords, la série la plus nawak que vous verrez en ce moment, c'est sur MyCanal.
All right, everyone back to one.
I got a lot of air.
La semaine prochaine, l'arrivée d'une petite nouvelle qui connaît ses classiques.